to drive our people to the court, because you know the School of Hip Hop does it big and whatnot. So we want to go and network with the Benz people, and they get us these Mercedes. You see how that worked out? Take advantage of the opportunity. How much is this big event?
Yeah, for the full conference, which is the 2-day conference, at this time and date, it's $200. But there are some a la carte type of like if you don't want to do the full conference, it can be a little bit cheaper. You need to go to SRSDC.com. Let me make sure I gave y'all that right. They changed the name.
Okay.
But yes, it's SRMSDC.org.
All right.
And or you can call 588-0048, and they have some a la carte, you know, where you can kind of just choose which, if you just want to go to the Crystal Awards dinner that night before, you just want to do the trade show, which is very, very important. If you just want to do the matchmaking section, if you just want to do some of the, they have some kind of, they have trainings sessions that you can do in the morning if you just want to do those, or if you want to attend the reception later on after the trade show.
So you don't have to, just so you won't be scared, you don't have to do the whole $200 registration. You can do each separate event. I see some of them being as low as $45. So just being there in the midst of these people with these businesses already established might be your door opener for your business to boom. Courtney?
I had a question for Tanita. I don't know if you're ever familiar with this, but sometimes it feels like when we do a business with each other, we tend to not give our best. Can you talk a little bit about that? I mean, it's like, you know, like, oh, here we go again.
Come on, Tanita.
Speak on it.
She about to let us know.
What? You know, I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus tonight.
Oh, but you can.
Hip hop girl. Come
well,
on.
you
Company
know,
X.
Company X.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Technically, that may be in the case in some circumstances, and we do, you know, tend to not do our best when we're doing the businesses to each other, but that's not the majority of the time. That's just the minority, you know. That's some small instances. I would even, you know, take it as low as 3%.
Okay.
And you know, we're dealing with to actually, you know, help put this event on and everything. We're dealing with a corporation, and they're a minority corporation, and they're doing a very good job.
No, I'm not attacking, you know, the overall community. I'm just saying that I hope y'all are addressing that in some way.
You know what? And the thing about it is that what we don't want to do is that put those small or minor incidents that happen into a large category, because what it does is it hurts those people that are really doing well, and then those top corporations come about and they say, well, you guys are not capable because X, Y, and Z has done such a poor job. And there are so many companies out there that do well, minority companies that do well, that get hurt by the fact that it's some that don't, and it is a small, based on the number of minority companies that are out there, there's a small category of us that don't perform well. So that's the reason why I say I don't want to throw anything under the bus, because there are so many more of us that are doing well and performing well that get hurt by the fact that there are so many of the small amount that are not, and then the big corporations don't want to talk to the smaller janitorial company. If they have 12, you know, employees, and then you have this company that have 120, well, just because you have 120 employees, they could be some of the you know, and those 12 could be working their tail off.
I mean, I kind of understand where you're coming from. It's kind of like that myth that there are no good black men. I mean, there's plenty of good black men, but yet the bad ones seem to get the press. So I do feel where you at.
You're listening to the School of Hip Hop right here on 95.7 Jams. I am your local Lady Woo. The school board is in the building right now talking to Miss Tanita Kane about the big event that's going down. SRMSDC, the Southern Region Minority Supplier Development Council. That's what I mean. It was a long name. So that's what I was talking about. It's not long. It's not real long. Yes, it is. But you can go to the website, srmsdc.org. You can also go to woojams.com and get that link. You can call right now. Call Mr. Lance Mitchell at 205-588-04. No,
0048.
Look, let me get it together. 588-0048 to get in on that. So make sure you all take advantage of the opportunity. $200 in advance. Tanita, you want to give them any more information about the event?
Yeah, I just want to say a few little things before I jet off. I want to tell you a little bit about the South Region's Minority Supplier Development Council. They're focused on supplier development, and that's where they bring the buyers and sellers and potential partners together. This is definitely going to be our strategy from henceforth pointed out. I also want to talk about some of our national speakers that we're going to have, which is, you guys may be familiar with, was Dr. Janetta Cole, who is the founder of the Global Diversity Inclusion Institute. Also, we know her from being the president of Spelman College and going on and doing some things at Bennett. Okay. Then we're going to have Louis Diaz, who is of Gibbons, and he's out of New Jersey, but he's going to talk about and focus on the strategic joint ventures and alliances for competitive advantage. And then we're also going to have Ralph Moore, who is from RGMA. He's nationally recognized for supplier development or supplier diversity. He's been in business for over 35 years, and he does a lot of things with the public policies or what have. So really, it's going to be a very good event. I've participated in this event for the 7 years that I've been in business, and I've had a lot of success with some making some noise with some of the top corporations out of the local cities, Birmingham and Huntsville and Tuscaloosa.
Now,
as well.
And from us seeing the things that you do, apparently it's worked for you. So if you were there and your business is doing what it's doing, maybe we should be there too.
Exactly.
What are the dates again?
The dates are August 18th through the 19th. Wednesday, we'll have the Crystal Awards dinner, and it's from 6 o'clock to 8:30 p.m. And then on Thursday, we're starting at 8 o'clock a.m. with the plenary sessions. And then we'll go on to the afternoon with closing with the reception. But I also want to mention something important is the MBE Showcase Luncheon. That's going to be 11:30 to 12:45, and it's going to be good lunch, I'm telling you. Okay. And then we're going to have that trade show, which is also good. If you just want to pay the little, I don't even know what the a la carte is, and maybe $45 to just walk through, it really would be beneficial, especially of those people that want to have want to start a business as well. Okay. Not only those that are already in business.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. As a seasoned businesswoman telling you about her experiences with this event. The information will be posted on the website. Thank you so much for your time and for your information that you provided us.
Okay, I love you guys.
Love you too, girl. That's Tanita Kane, First Fridays on Twitter. She doesn't tweet anymore, but follow her.
She sure does.
So
yeah, you get called down here.
We got an opportunity for the artists. Y'all know we rep for the artists right here in the School of Hip Hop. We used to do 6 o'clock hour devoted just to local artists. We still do that. And Mr. Roger Moore is in the building to talk about an event coming to the city that will give artists a grand opportunity. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. So we like to hear about local artist opportunities, right?
Yes, sir.
We do.
Yes, sir.
This one I think is gonna blow your mind. Serious. I know you know how I feel about this because he's talking about Project Pat. And I want you to tell them the relation to the local artist and Project Pat that's coming to the city.
Very good point. We actually talked to Project Pat Camp last night, and he's actually very, very involved. So the relationship is where he really sees the talent, and he sees the vision of a lot of local artists, and he's actually willing to, shed some love on his venue to give opportunity on his verse. The night that he'll be here, he'll actually have an entry where artists can actually put their CD in, give their music, and he will actually judge it himself.
Okay.
His camp is going to be very involved. And the top two, they will actually be able to perform in front of him, and he will actually pick the top of the two to feature on his new single.
Word. So, Lil Maze. Who else has Marco B? Yay.
Chinchilla.
Who else was on Music Mondays this past time? Catwoman.
Oh,
yeah.
Everybody else has been there. All of the local artists that have come through here. All of you who know somebody that feels like they're the best. This is the opportunity for them to shine. So when is this going down?
This will go down on August 27th at the Onyx. And for those that want to enter, you can actually get in touch with me through Mahogany Consulting, Mahogany Entertainment, 205-478-1911. Specifics are the entry, it's $50 per artist, $100 per group to enter. And I would encourage artists to definitely, give us a quick single, your best product that's out, because we're getting a pretty heavy buzz early before it actually runs already.